Margaret Atwood, author. The Chosen One, a beacon of hope or a harbinger of terror. Scrutinize their actions, for destiny can be a double-edged sword. The Chosen One trope is a narrative staple. We root for the prophesied hero, destined to vanquish evil and save the day. But what if the Chosen One isn't the valiant knight in shining armor we expect? What if the weight of destiny corrupts, twists their purpose into something far more terrifying? Here are 7 chilling types of Chosen Ones you wouldn't want on your side. The fanatic. Consumed by righteousness, the fanatic sees themselves as the sole arbiter of right and wrong. Their interpretation of their destiny becomes absolute truth, leaving no room for dissent or alternative solutions. They'll enforce their vision with ruthless efficiency, leaving a trail of destruction in the name of good. Think of a Joan of Arc who burns heretics not just for opposing the church, but for questioning her divine mission. The power-hungry. Intoxicated by their chosen status, the power-hungry one craves control. Their initial heroic deeds morph into a hunger for absolute dominion. They manipulate prophecies, fabricate threats, and exploit the fear they cultivate to solidify their grip on power. Think of a benevolent king, chosen to usher in a golden age, who slowly transforms into a paranoid tyrant, eliminating any perceived threat to his reign. The nihilistic. Shrouded in existential dread, the nihilistic Chosen One views their destiny as a cosmic curse. They see the world as inherently flawed, salvation as impossible, and their role as a harbinger of inevitable doom. Their actions become self-fulfilling prophecies, fueled by despair and a twisted sense of duty to usher in the very destruction they fear. Think of a reluctant Chosen One, burdened with a prophecy of the world's end, who succumbs to despair and actively accelerates the apocalypse. The puppeteer. Masterful manipulators, the puppeteer Chosen Ones pull the strings from the shadows. They orchestrate events, pit others against each other, and exploit free will to achieve their goals. Their motives can be noble, saving the world through manufactured chaos, but their methods leave a devastating trail of broken lives and shattered trust. Think of a Chosen One who orchestrates wars and tragedies to toughen up humanity for a future threat, leaving a world scarred and divided. The reluctant destroyer. Haunted by the burden of their destiny, the reluctant destroyer is a tragic figure. They possess immense power, but its use comes at a terrible cost. Their every victory is stained with sacrifice, their heroism born of despair. Think of a warrior chosen to slay a monstrous entity, knowing that killing it will unleash an even greater evil, but forced to act nonetheless. The broken Messiah. Once a beacon of hope, the broken Messiah has succumbed to the weight of expectation and the trauma of their journey. Their once noble quest is clouded by cynicism and vengeance. They become the very monster they were meant to slay, a cautionary tale of the corrupting influence of power and the toll a destined path can take. Think of a Chosen One who loses loved ones in their fight against evil, becoming consumed by hate and resorting to brutal tactics indistinguishable from their enemies. The unknowable. The most terrifying Chosen One is the one we can't understand. Their motives are shrouded in mystery, their actions seemingly random and chaotic. They play a cosmic game with humanity as the pawns, their ultimate goal beyond our comprehension. Their very presence disrupts the natural order, breeding fear and paranoia. Think of a Chosen One who speaks in riddles, performs seemingly nonsensical acts, and leaves a trail of bewildered destruction in their wake, with no clear indication of their ultimate goal. These terrifying Chosen Ones challenge the comforting notion of a destined hero. They remind us that power, even in the right hands, can corrupt. They force us to question the nature of fate, free will, and the true cost of salvation. In the face of such Chosen Ones, hope doesn't lie in blind faith in destiny, but in the courage to forge our own paths, fight for a better future, and resist the manipulation of those who claim to hold the only answers. While these chilling archetypes paint a bleak picture, the narrative doesn't have to end there. Here's how to recognize and resist the potential dangers posed by a twisted chosen one. Question the narrative. Don't blindly accept prophecies or declarations of destiny. Scrutinize the source, the methods used, and the potential consequences. Is the chosen one acting for the greater good or for their own gain? Does their vision truly benefit humanity, or will it lead to a dystopian future? Recognize the signs of corruption. The path of a chosen one can be fraught with moral dilemmas. Be wary of a growing sense of entitlement, a disregard for human life, or a willingness to justify any means to an end. These can be early signs of a chosen one succumbing to the corrupting influence of their power. Seek out alternative solutions. Don't let the chosen one dictate the narrative. Explore alternative solutions. Seek out dissenting voices, and explore the possibility of collective action. Remind that fate isn't always set in stone. Human ingenuity and collaboration can sometimes overcome even the most dire prophecies. The power of choice. Even in a world with a chosen one, individuals still have the power of choice. Refuse to be pawns in their game. Challenge their authority, oppose their tyranny, and fight for the future you believe in. Remind that a chosen one's power doesn't negate your own agency. The importance of unity. A divided populace is easy prey for a manipulative chosen one. Seek common ground, build alliances, and create a united front against those who would exploit fear and division for their own gain. Strength in numbers can counter even the most potent chosen one's influence. Expose the truth. Knowledge is a powerful weapon. Gather evidence, expose the chosen one's manipulation tactics, and awaken others to the potential dangers they pose. Transparency and accountability are crucial in preventing the rise of a tyrannical chosen one. Hope beyond destiny. The existence of a chosen one doesn't negate the power of hope. Hope lies not in blind faith in destiny, but in the belief that humanity can shape its own future. By taking action, challenging authority, and striving for a better tomorrow, we can create a future where even the most terrifying chosen ones are powerless against the collective will of a united people. Remind that the narrative of the chosen one is a tool, not an absolute truth. By recognizing the potential for corruption, taking a critical stance, and choosing action over blind acceptance, we can ensure that the chosen one, hero, or villain doesn't become the sole arbiter of our destiny. The future remains unwritten, and the power to shape it lies not in a chosen one's hands, but in the collective power of humanity. The concept of the twisted chosen one presents a chilling reality, but it also offers an opportunity for a more nuanced narrative. Here's how we can move beyond fear and explore alternative possibilities. The redemptive arc. Not all twisted chosen ones are beyond redemption. Think of a power-hungry one witnessing the devastation they've wrought, sparking a journey of self-discovery and atonement. Perhaps the nihilistic one encounters a flicker of hope, a reason to fight for a better future. Redemption arcs, while challenging, offer a powerful message of transformation and the potential for even the most flawed figures to find a better path. The gray chosen one. The chosen one doesn't have to be a shining beacon of good or a harbinger of doom. They can be a complex character with shades of gray. They may possess noble intentions, but struggle with the consequences of their actions. Their journey can be an exploration of moral ambiguity, forcing us to grapple with the difficult choices they face. The chosen one as a catalyst. Perhaps the chosen one isn't the sole savior, but a catalyst for change. They ignite a spark within others, inspiring ordinary people to rise to the challenge and create a better future. Their role becomes one of leadership and empowerment, fostering collective action rather than relying solely on their own power. The unforeseen outcome. Prophecies are rarely set in stone. Think of the chosen one failing, their destiny taking an unexpected turn. This opens up possibilities for new heroes to emerge, for unforeseen solutions to arise. It reminds us that fate can be unpredictable, and that even the most dire prophecies can be defied by the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. The collaborative chosen one. The burden of destiny doesn't have to be carried alone. Think of a chosen one who seeks out collaboration, forming a diverse team with complementary skills. This highlights the importance of teamwork, shared responsibility, and the power of collective action in overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges. The ordinary hero. The prophecy might not lie in a single chosen one, but in the potential within us all. Perhaps a seemingly ordinary person rises to the occasion, defying expectations and becoming the unlikely hero. This emphasizes the power within each individual to make a difference, regardless of destiny or prophecy. A world without a chosen one. Perhaps the most radical shift is deconstructing the chosen one myth altogether. Think of a world where the narrative of a preordained savior is challenged, replaced by the belief in collective action and human potential. This empowers individuals to take responsibility for their futures, building a world through collaboration and shared purpose. These alternative narratives push back against the limitations of the twisted chosen one trope. By exploring redemption, gray areas, and the power of collective action, we can create stories that offer hope, challenge our preconceptions of destiny, and empower individuals to become the heroes of their own lives. The future remains unwritten, and the possibilities are endless. The chosen one trope often paints a singular picture, a valiant hero destined to save the day. However, the reality is far more nuanced. These chosen ones, burdened by fate and wielding immense power, can become instruments of terror as easily as beacons of hope. So, how do we navigate this complex landscape? The first step is critical thinking. Don't blindly accept prophecies or declarations of destiny. Scrutinize the source, the methods used, and the potential consequences. Is the chosen one acting as a benevolent leader or a self-serving manipulator? Does their vision truly benefit humanity, or will it lead to a dystopian future built on fear and control? Furthermore, the path of a chosen one is fraught with ethical challenges. Be wary of a growing sense of entitlement, a disregard for human life, or a willingness to justify any means to an end. These can be early signs of a chosen one succumbing to the corrupting influence of their power. Here's where human ingenuity comes in. Don't let the chosen one dictate the narrative. Explore alternative solutions, seek out dissenting voices, and explore the possibility of collective action. Remind that fate isn't always set in stone. Human ingenuity and collaboration can sometimes overcome even the most dire prophecies. The power of choice remains paramount, even in a world with a chosen one. Refuse to be pawns in their game. Challenge their authority, oppose their tyranny, and fight for the future you believe in. Remind that a chosen one's power doesn't negate your own agency. Strength lies in numbers. A divided populace is easy prey for a manipulative chosen one. Seek common ground, build alliances, and create a united front against those who would exploit fear and division for their own gain. Expose the truth. Knowledge is a powerful weapon. Gather evidence, expose the chosen one's manipulation tactics, and awaken others to the potential dangers they pose. Transparency and accountability are crucial in preventing the rise of a tyrannical chosen one. Ultimately, hope transcends destiny. Hope lies not in blind faith in a predetermined path, but in the belief that humanity can shape its own future. By taking informed action, challenging authority, and striving for a better tomorrow, we can create a future where even the most terrifying chosen ones are powerless against the collective will of a united people. The story of the chosen one is not an ending, but a beginning, a call to action for every individual to play their part in shaping a brighter future. The power doesn't lie solely in the hands of a chosen one, but in the collective power of humanity to choose its own path.